3 out of 8. In Tonsberg, only 18 boats are allowed to enter the Grand Prix later on Sunday, which means only the top 3 out of the qualifying race will get a spot on the grid for the Grand Prix of Norway. 8 boats didn't make it into Q2 qualifying on Saturday, so they have to race now. And already at the first turn, victory pilot Ahmed Al-Fahim misjudged the turn and went right into Nick Biesterfeldt. First it looked like both could continue the race, but just one lap before the end of the race, Al-Fahim lost the front end of his already cracked right sponson as a result of his accident with Nick Biesterfeldt, so the victory pilot had to retire. Back to the race, and now it was Biesterfeldt who came way too close to the turn buoys. The result, full course yellow and 2 dislodged buoys. At the restart, Ola Patterson could stay in the lead with Mansour Al-Mansouri second and Konstantin Ustinov third. In the same order they crossed the finish line, so Patterson, Al-Mansouri and Ustinov will get the final 3 spots on the grid for the Grand Prix of Norway. Race facts. It is the 5th time the Grand Prix of Norway is held in Tonsberg. This year 18 boats are qualified, with Rashid Al-Khamzi again after counters will start from pole position. The race course in Tonsberg, with a total length of 1.51 kilometers, 4 left and 2 right-hand turns. The race distance will be 45 laps. The race. It's the second round of the 2019 Formula 2 World Championship, and the boats are lined up on the starting pontoon, right in the middle of the city of Tonsberg. Start lights are off and 18 boats on the way to the first turn, but problems for pole setter Al-Khamzi as well as for Tobias Mintekas. Both engines didn't start and they already lost a lot of ground.
My engine not start, I kicked the start twice. I started the first time not to start. I was shocked. And they started again, then the guys is going.
So it was Stefan Hagen again after counters taking the lead into turn 1, with Al-Khamzi making it back on second spot and Brand Dillard with a good start already on third spot. Dillard already chased by second Abu Dhabi pilot Rashid Al-Tayer, but Dillard stays third. Tobias Mintekas, who started second, dropped back to 8th position after his engine didn't fire up at the start. Mintekas moved up to 6th spot when he was about to catch Ferdinand Zandbergen, but then Mintekas tried too much and spun out of the turn. He didn't lose a position, but things got worse when he took a buoy the wrong way around later in the race and was disqualified. Same happened to Daniel Segenmark, second in counters and now laying on a good 4th position here in Tonsberg. But the disqualification meant 0 points as well for Segenmark. And they were not the only ones suffering from penalties. 4th placed Rashid Al-Tayer got a 1-lap penalty for not keeping the lane at the start. So the Abu Dhabi pilot lost his position and went back to 5th in the result. Stefan Hagen, meanwhile, still in the lead, got under pressure from Rashid Al-Khamzi, who came closer and closer to the German. In lap 15, Al-Khamzi was about to make a move on Hagen at the end of the back straight when Brand Dillard hit a wave and double barrel rolled at the hairpin turn. Race over for Dillard, but time to breathe for leader Stefan Hagen. The restart, and Hagen could stay in front of Al-Khamzi, who tried as hard as he could to close the gap again. So the Grand Prix in Tonsberg once again became a breathtaking race, with Hagen and Al-Khamzi battling for the race win. Al-Khamzi never gave up and was pushing throughout the whole race. But this time Stefan Hagen kept everything together and could stay in front. After years of bad luck, Stefan Hagen saw the checkered flag first and wins his first ever Formula 2 Grand Prix here in Norway.
It was so hard race for me. I think it's the hardest I've ever run at the moment, and Rashid was really a pain in my ass. So I needed to push 45 limits all the time, 45 laps all the time, and yeah, it was really crazy race.
Second came Rashid Al-Khamzi, who is still in the lead of the World championship. But after struggling with engine problems at the start twice now, the Abu Dhabi pilot is pretty concerned.
We're gonna find soon the problem with the engine. I hope they find it. But I see all the other boats, some of the boats the same, they didn't start like Tobias, and other guys never start. Also Rashid not to start. But we are focusing for next race.
After the penalty for Rashid Al-Tayr, now Duarte Benavente came third and Ferdinand Sandbergen finished fourth and is now second in the overall championship standings. But for Hagen, this win was a big relief, and now his eyes are on the 2019 championship.
We have shown many races that we can win, and now finally we have done it, so I think it will be many more like this.
The second winner in the second race in 2019, all is set for a spectacular 2019 championship fight. Next race is the Italian Grand Prix in Brindisi. So more Formula 2 action to come. Stay tuned and follow F2 on Facebook, YouTube and f2worldchamp.com.